on BBC. My sister Natasha's the same.
All right, we're going to get started, folks. Good morning, everyone. And I am a true believer that joy is an act of resistance, which is why you hear today we are joyfully and clear and grounded of why we're here. We know that justice could never wait. And so I want to first start by letting you know that my name is Congresswoman Delia Ramirez. And we are here today because we have a mission to uphold our shared humanity, our duty to fight for our civil rights, and the responsibility to stand up for the people of Illinois 3rd Congressional District and every single district represented here in the entire country. Making sure that we are clear that no wannabe dictators can ever silence us, and we will continue to speak up always for justice. It is why we are here today, and we are saying loudly so that that Capitol and every House building hears it. Free Mahmoud Khalil. Mahmoud Khalil. And it is clear that Mahmoud is a dedicated father, a husband, a friend, a student, and a community leader. He is loved and respected by many. He deserves to be home with his wife, preparing for the arrival of his child. But let's put aside that for a moment. Mahmoud is also a resident of the United States of America, a legal permanent resident, and as such, he is protected by our Constitution and afforded the right to free speech and due process. If that is true, not about who he is, but about who we are, or at least who we're supposed to be, that makes what we are seeing happen right now in front of our eyes chilling. We are a nation that passionately defends our basic constitutional rights of free speech and due process, and those rights are essential to who we are and how we sustain a democracy and resist wannabe dictators. It is why we know that we must continue to speak up, and we continue to be able to demonstrate dissent in the time of injustice. But Donald Trump and his loyalists are waging war on our rights and using an authoritarian playbook to punish resistance and silence those who would dare to dissent. And they may try to make an example of Mahmoud Khalil, but they are not stopping with him. In detaining immigration advocates like Jeanette Vizquera, Trump and Republicans are looking to silence every single voice from every corner of our movement that stands against them, the racist white nationalist agenda. And so we must see the connections between their actions and expose them for what they are, their actions of an authoritarian. Trump will continue challenging and eroding each of our constitutionally protected rights in his pursuit of power. They've come for immigrants, they've come for Palestinian voices, and they will come for anyone who dares to uphold our shared humanity and challenge this agenda. So every time they come for us, folks, we must rise up. Every time they try to knock us down and make an example of us, we must stand against it. We must not be silent to protect our constitutional rights, to protect each other, to protect our multiracial, multicultural democracy. And it is why today we are standing here on this Tuesday to say that we demand that Mahmoud Khalil be free. We demand justice for him, and we demand it right now. With us today is a number of leaders from all over the country, but also some of my colleagues that work for justice every single day in these halls of Congress. Help me welcome Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib.